Yooosin, welcome back today, you guys. Has this sort of thing happened to you? Or maybe you tried doing airplane mode when you were logged in as a guest account? I'm going to show you all I know about recovering those types of accounts and getting your account back and all those types of things. And before we get started, if you guys could just scroll on down and give us a like and a sub, it helps so much more than what you guys even know. And let's hop right into the first step of doing this. So the first thing you need to do to protect yourself and make sure that none of this wonky stuff happens and you never lose your account is make sure that you go into your settings, take a screenshot of your account ID. You need to have your account ID number if you're going to be talking to customer service or anything like that, and you have any hopes of recovering the account. That essentially is your ID for the account, so they don't confuse you with anybody else and they can type in your account ID and find your account directly. To tag along with that, for all of the people that were on guest accounts that did airplane mode or got logged out for some sort of reason and are having a hard time logging back in, that is a big savior for you. I talked to a lot of people in our community and they have gotten their guest accounts back and they can get it. But a lot of the time they've screenshotted their account ID. I have a lot of talk saying that the people that are recovering their guest accounts, a lot of them have made purchases on those accounts. So I know if you've made purchases on a guest account and you lost it, I know they have a lot more of a, priority to help you out because you spent money already. Most guest account people are just a little free account people that don't spend money. But if you did spend money, I'm sure they have a little bit more of a priority to help you type deal. I know that they also asked our community members by the way, as a reminder, they were trying to recover their guest account. They were also asking them for screenshots of the last time they played, hoping that they could show how much dice or how much money they had in their account. So I guess that also helps Scopely identify your account. So just to wrap it all up, if you're playing on a guest account or any account, really, you just want to make sure that you have that account ID number screenshotted. That doesn't change, but every single time you're done playing, you could even go as far as screenshotting just what your screen looks like before you log out, and all those information would help you tenfold when you're talking to customer service. That it seems like that's what's actually getting through. All the people that are telling me that they do get their accounts back, that seems to be the common factor. They all have the account ID and they may have made a purchase. Some of them haven't, but they may have made a purchase, and those people are all the ones that are at least reporting back to me, telling me that they got their accounts back. Now, I know there's a lot of concern as well with people having issues where, for instance, they'll go log back into Monopoly Go and it'll display the two accounts that pop up and it'll say 0 on both of them, and your account essentially isn't popping up, and it scares you. It really does scare you at first, but there's a lot of simple reasons why that can happen. For example, if you started Monopoly Go and your airplane mode was on and you had to shut it off and so it instantly started loading, I've had tons of times where just two guest accounts will pop up. Or I have a lot of, this is the common thing that's going on in our group, is a lot of people are having a hard time logging into their accounts when it is connected to Facebook, and the solve to that seems to be what I'm also noticing, and have tons of messages saying that this does seem to work. When you go log in to Monopoly Go and you click connect with Facebook and you press the little Facebook button, it reaches out to the Facebook app and it tries to get your account from that. So if you delete the app, the only place it can reach to is the Facebook in your browser, in your web browser. So what a lot of people are doing is, if Facebook app is not loading your account, you could delete the Facebook app, load into Facebook normally, pull up your little Safari or whatever it is on your phone, go to Facebook and then log into your account that's connected with Monopoly Go, and then at that point when you go to log in Monopoly Go, it'll reach to the browser instead and pull that information, and that seems to be pulling up a lot of people's accounts when they thought that they were lost. So that seems to be a really cool fix. There's another thing as well. You can go into your settings and you can disconnect your account as well. For example, some people are having problems where different accounts are popping up and they want to disconnect their account from one device and put it onto something else, or they want to change which Facebook it's connected to, or change lots of things. People have a lot of personal reasons why they want to change certain stuff, and you absolutely can do that. But if you let's say you're connected to Monopoly through Facebook or Google, once you disconnect that, you're in a very vulnerable state there. You want to make sure that you immediately go sign it up and go get relinked to some sort of social network or something, because if you do get logged out and something happens after you disconnect, now you're in the same spot that a guest account person is in. You have no backup, no way to trace you. No, you're not connected to anything. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you are going to be disconnecting or unlinking your account from anything, make sure you immediately have something else to link it to. You don't want to be unlinked for too long or accidentally get logged out when you're not linked to anything, or log out at all if you're like a guest account. You want to make sure that you stay logged in, or if you're logging out, you're connected to something. And if this information helped you guys out at all, maybe it can help you start your journey on getting that old account back that you thought was lost. Make sure that you try all these types of methods to get your stuff back. I also don't know all of the best methods. I'm not the king of getting accounts back, but this is just all the stuff that I've seen in my community go on and things that I know do happen. And if it helped you out at all, make sure you go on down, give us that like and sub again. It helps way more than what you guys know. And Yooosin out.